Okay, bam, I got it. This is the Xiro handheld piece of fucking. On this rather fine day. As you can see, I've been busy with my kitty. I've been busy doing Xiro just about everything. From the time I dove into this whole handheld gimbal thing, I was thrown into a whole world of updating everything and getting everything completely squared away Xiro-wise. In the foreground there, I don't know if you can see that, but my Xiro 1 actually is finishing the final stages of upgrading. The final stage is the camera, in case you don't know. That is number 3. Number 1, first thing you want to do is flight control. Second thing you want to do is the gimbal, and then the camera. Always in that order, please, folks, or you're going to possibly fuck something up, and that would be bad. Alrighty, Xiro Nutters, welcome back. We're about to dive into the madness of the handheld gimbal. Here you'll see a couple shots of the gimbal itself. You can see the charging port, which is covered by the thickest, most robust. You would think the thing has to be fucking waterproof. Don't plan on getting that little plastic rubber piece out of there to charge your little gimbal with your fingers. You're going to need a pair of tweezers at the least. And you're going to probably wreck it getting it out. Very, very sticky, very, very to get out. Another thing is you will notice very quickly is that there is no USB charging. What the fuck? I mean, it's just a battery. It's a very small battery at that, you know. Why would you not be able to use it? Why would I have to carry around a big old power pack, a big old wall wart, just to charge? Why wouldn't there be a USB charge on that? It's very cool. They do provide, as you'll see, a place for you to attach it to a tripod, which is cool. If you ever want to put it up higher than it actually would be in your hand, you can attach it to a tripod. The phone mount is a spring mounted bracket here, which is a little bit worrisome if it were to get overstretched, or if I were to bump it on something. I wonder if that would just snap right off. That wouldn't be the end of the story, of course. You could just hold your hand or mount it your phone some other way, but it would be a definite bummer. When I first plugged it in, it did nothing. Did not start charging. So I don't know if it was because I replugged it and plugged it back in and did it a couple times. Eventually, the wall wart light did go on and it started charging. And it takes a long time to charge. I think it took about, I just took off to work. It probably took about 3 hours, I'm guessing, to completely charge. Two things about where they put the power on. One is you can easily forget to turn it off because it's not up here where you think it would be. It would be cool if it was just right there. Turn it on, and then it's in you turn it off. But it would be easy, really easy, to forget to turn this off and just take your camera out, walk away, and forget that those lights are on because it's down here. I'll tell you the other reason in a second why it's stupid to have this down here. Second of all, there is no indicating charging light. It doesn't. When the light turns on blue, it just stays blue, or red, or you'll see the color there. It just stays that color. There is no indication telling you the charge is done that I've noticed. When I got home from work, the color looked exactly the same. Only thing that told me it was done is I turned this on and all 4 lights. So that is the only way you really know it's done charging per se. I gotta say, the phone is easy to load. I have no problem just sliding my phone up under there. It does have a pretty cool design for what it is. But once you, I don't know, once you get your camera mounted under there, it's a pretty bulky, big. People might look at you and wonder, what is that? Given the picture quality is probably the same or less of my cell phone, because cell phones are so good, one might ask themselves, why would I spend 100 or 79 bucks on this when I could just get a quality cell phone gimbal and achieve the same type thing? And that makes this thing kind of a novelty type souvenir territory. I do like the rubber grip, has a nice little rubberized grip here. It fits the hand nicely, you know, that's pretty cool. Let's talk about connection real quick. This is where it boggles me. That I had to use my second V-cam because my first, this battery right here, you're going to need to depress. Now, hold on. You're not just going to depress it, because what the instructions tell you to do is, oddly, press this battery and then turn this on. And you might be thinking, what? I don't get it. But no. What you need to do is, and the instructions don't mention this, you need to press and hold this battery. Hold it. Then turn this on. Keeping this battery, have fun, because you got to get to you got your whole camera mounted on here. You literally got to turn this thing upside down, then dangling, turn this on while holding this in, and then and you hold, you follow me guys? Hold this button while you see the gimbal go through its little action, you see the red light flash until it goes through its little, if you don't hold it, you're not going to see the Wi-Fi. It's not going to pop up. You're not going to get it on your phone. Okay, so it says UG something something will pop up. And boom, then you're like, yeah, I'm there. I'm there. This is all I got to do. And you just, no, stop the party. You need a password. You need a password, folks. You need a fucking password after all that. Where's the password? So you think, oh my gosh, what did I assign my Xiro? What was that password? And people are trying to think, what did I assign my app? What was the password for my... No. You see, Xiro was so considerate. They sold you this product and it requires a password and they never provide you with one. They never give you one. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what, as a free little accessory. Just because you're subscribers of Xiro Nut and you're all wonderful nutters, this is the password right here, folks. That is the password. I had to go online and find it from some forum. Thank you, forum. Because for my 120 bucks, I guess the password wasn't really worth including, so you can use the fucking thing, so you can connect. So I sat there for like, I'm going through every password I can, oh my God, why? So, it should have been really, really, really easy, and I suppose now that I know it is really, really easy, but it should have been like idiot proof. Why can't you password? It's the password thing, you know. Another thing I gotta mention is, it takes some practice. This is spring loaded. What happens is this spring comes back, and then you mount your camera. If these pins get dented, the pins going into this on your camera, if they get bent at all, game over. Game over, dude. Your camera's done. You're not going to be able to bend those back. It's not going to make a right connection, and you just ruined it. Unless that comes out and you can replace it. I don't know. They say everything's replaceable. I have not looked at it that much. But this is a very tight fit. If you don't have good sight, put on your glasses. I think once, by the 6th, 10th time I snapped it in, it became a lot easier the first or second time. Be very careful, be very slow, turn it like this and make sure your teeth are lined up and gently push it in. Do not force those teeth in, because you will jack yourself up in unexplainable ways and you will be screwed beyond screwed. Show you what it looks like when it turns on. You get these little blue lights. And as the battery goes, they say you get about 2 hours, the lights will slowly start to beep, 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 disappear. And that is the story of the handheld gimbal. At least my trash mount doesn't come with a fucking password. And if it did, I'd tell you what it was. So anyways, let's just check it out. What does this thing look like? How good does it work? And there it is in action outside at a time of day that is not appropriate for really filming. But I wanted to test it and get it going. Here you can see some points I'm actually running here. I don't think, and now this is pre-update. I have not, the gimbal I'm using here is a new one. I have not updated this gimbal, so it might work even better once it has its update, because like I said, it's right out of the box, it's brand new, has not updated anything on it. But it seems to be working fairly well here. At one point there I'm running. I do make some really hard turns that I don't think a quadcopter realistically would be able to do. Like my wrist can move in radical ways I think a quadcopter doesn't. Unmechanical ways. But there you can see it's fairly smooth. In fact, really smooth. If I wasn't running, if I was just walking around and trying to be a diligent photographer and be thoughtful and considerate of the picture I'm taking, I'm sure it would do a fine job and keep it very steady. I want to thank NetCruiser for providing some vital information and a vital link. NetCruiser's been with me like, oh my gosh, I think he was one of my first or second subscribers. He's been around for a long time. Thanks for hanging out, Mr. Cruiser. Has an interesting channel himself. Go by, check out Net. He does a variety of RC stuff. The guy's all over the place with RCs. Anyways, he provided a link soon after releasing my last video that a Thai gentleman, somewhere a Chinese gentleman, boom, you can see the 4K. This is very interesting and very exciting because there is 2 or 3 things I noticed that would lead me to believe that yes, the 4K camera will absolutely be adaptable to the Xiro Explorer. One is because the guy's using it on a Xiro Explorer that is not an Explorer 2. You can see the top of it. There is no, it is obvious an Explorer. 2, he's using different batteries. Apparently when you would upgrade to the 4K camera, you will also need to upgrade to more powerful batteries, I'm guessing. Probably because maybe the resolution demands, the camera demands, I don't know. But he had a battery with some kind of adaptable, fit a different way, but it fit the same thing. It had some kind of new battery design. And also the camera is a different design, and it looked like it had some kind of attachment, or I don't want to say adapter because it all seemed to fit pretty fluidly. But he put everything on this, and like I said, the app, if you look on your phone app, it has a choice for 4K Xiro. So that said, yes, 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 yes! It breathes just excellent new life into the whole Xiro world. Cruiser did say he reached out to Xiro Corporation USA, and they did not sound like they didn't have a lot of information for him. They said it was not released yet in North America, so who knows what the release date is. But as far as I can tell, folks, yes, we will get to enjoy new life and greatness because the Xiro 4K camera, I'm not guaranteeing this, but I would say it's a good chance that it will absolutely be adaptable for the Explorer. And why shouldn't it be? Why shouldn't it be? This is a wonderful fucking drone, guys. This is, I fucking love this thing, you know what I'm saying? This, I don't know, you could work on that, not so much. Why don't you just make a, I don't know, just, this is a novelty accessory, and I'm gonna use it, see what happens, but like there's no audio on it, on a Xiro cam, so we're gonna wrap it right there. Netters, Christian Picard, I wanna welcome you to the channel, brother. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you hang out longer, have some fun with us. Netters, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been just an epic little episode here. Lots going on. And I want to encourage you guys to get this, get it in the air and have some fun. Go fly, and I will see you guys later.